Hello, everybody. We're live, and
Hey, whoa. Hey. Hello, hi. We have three new people here.
you just can't see them yet, because may as well
Yeah.
introduce them when it comes time, right?
Hey, look at that. Look at that. I'm not looking at the stream right now. I want to be looking at the stream, but my life sucks sometimes. But hi guys. How you guys doing? My name is Saquon. I'm affectionately referred to as Ford. I play Dungeons and Dragons on occasion. So yeah, welcome to Twisted Perceptions. We are back. If you watched last week's episode, it left off on kind of a crazy little pivot turn thing, where Az and Connor were standing in front of the situation where people just like seem to be flickering in and out of existence. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's really all I can say. I'm excited to see what these types of personalities and things like that bring to the table for each one of our characters, and how things will go forth. One of the player characters that'll be playing in our game actually said, "I am underestimating how stupid each one of these characters is." I am excited to see what happens and excited to see how Azure Sarosa melds with some strangers for a day or three. We'll find out.
No.
I'm just
It's
waiting
your
to see
boy.
what's going to happen and how much of a headache this is going to give Connor.
Just the TikTok. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
no, no, no.
Oh no,
Oh my
no,
God.
no, no, no.
Yep.
All right. Well, it is time for me to get out of Saquon mood and turn into a dungeon master. So let's get into it. Last week, Connor Gloomhand came face to face with his mortal enemy, a vampire by the name of Krizon. He grabbed Az and Connor and seemingly snapped his fingers and blipped three of his friends somewhere else, maybe out of existence. He can't really tell right now. Him and Az are currently arguing in front of what seems to be a flickering body in and out of existence, and he can't necessarily tell if it's a friend, a foe, or just someone else altogether. As they do that, things start to go pale. The sky streams over with gray clouds. Rain begins to fall, and your life as you know it might have just changed. Az and Connor, what are you doing?
Well,
Probably still arguing.
Probably, yeah.
yeah, no. They're still arguing. But at this point, with him gone and everything, he would just be like, screw it, let's find the others.
Has just pulled the Edna mode thing when he was having his little breakdown. Pull yourself together. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
And from that moment, as the rain begins to fall, lightning strikes the center of the Colosseum, and boom! Everyone, can we switch scenes now to get everyone on there? And you see everyone just into existence, snaps into existence. Three people whom you have never seen before show up in the place of your friends. One in the sky and two on the ground.
Quick question.
Sure.
Wasn't Heliki inside of Ramanor's armor?
Yes, she was.
So one of you is appearing like right on top of the other one.
So this is very important. Who is where?
I'm going to actually have each one of you guys roll a d4 for that.
Oh no.
Not like we expected all this chaos to happen.
That is a 2 for me.
I got a 3.
And fire.
I am trying to find it.
No problem.
There we go. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
It happens. It's normal.
I got a 3.
All right. Pyre and Berthelia.
Thalia.
Cathalia land on top of each other.
Oof.
Kelvin's in the air.
Sounds about right.
Kelvin, you appear in midair and you don't know what's going on, and you fall 20 feet to the ground. Give me an acrobatics save or a dex save.
No.
Perfect. Perfect. 21.
Oh.
You front flip and land on your feet, taking 0 damage.
Oh, no, there's no flip. It's just land on my feet.
I'm not gonna lie. Connor just feel like
There is no flip. I'm sorry. I will override that one. I am not that graceful.
He said, hop.
Connor
He
just
did a
stands
hope land. He did a hope landing.
look.
Yeah.
All you see is just
He superhero
this
lands.
cleric in front of you. Pull out a quick scroll with a pen and just write something on it and lift it up over his head, and it has a 9.3.
Just smacks him upside the head.
All right. Whichever character decides to speak up first, I would like you to describe what you look like as well.
Right. So, did Pyre fall on top of Cathalia, or Cathalia fall on top of Pyre?
Pyre falls on top of Cathalia.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Cathalia, for that.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
Yes, it is.
All right. What race are you two?
I'm a wood elf.
Are
I'm
you
a
what
fire
else?
I
genasi.
am.
All right. Cool. Cathalia, give me a D4 of damage. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Pyre.
I didn't mean
For
to.
dignity damage.
No, that's Ford dignity. That is Ford's
That's a
dignity
3.
damage.
All right. You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
So obviously, where Pyre lands on Cathalia, she automatically knows she hit her. So she jumps up, and you see Pyre. She is a fire genasi, black skin, red markings everywhere. Looks like burned wood with the ember still in it. She's got a fire mohawk and a bitchy face, essentially. Scars everywhere. And she looks at Cathalia like, oh, what the fuck, Cathalia? Are you okay? Where the fuck are we?
You look around and you find yourself in a giant coliseum. And as you do, you look and you find a human male holding up a scroll that says 9.3 on it. And you see there's a half-elf woman smacking him quite hard.
As you watch the interaction, her face changes. There's an immediate shift. She goes from looking a bit older. She's got a piercing, there's a scar in certain places. It all just disappears in a second. Almost like it wasn't there in the first place.
Okay, Coliseum. Used to this. Still don't know where the fuck we are. Cathalia, are you okay? Where's Kelvin at?
Kelvin will stand up behind where they fell. You see yes, I'm still in my white clothes.
Of course you are.
You see a 6'7", 285-pound, all beef, no filler orc stand up from a collared neck down to his feet. He is in pristine white tunic and loose-fitting pants, trimmed in gold. If you see him turn around, there is a giant symbol of Palor in gold on the back.
Jesus Christ! So we're fucking with an orc himbo right now.
Yeah.
Apparently.
No.
No, sadly, no.
And brown leather open-toed sandals.
Yeah, Fire doesn't have any shoes on. She's got very little clothing at all.
Kelvin will go over and help both of them up. It's like, what's going on? Where are we? Look up, see the other two people. Who are they? And then kind of pull his hands back like he's getting ready to defend himself and his friends.
From what I can tell, we're in a coliseum. We're definitely gonna need that. Empire pulls out her great sword and is just looking at him because she's used to fucking fighting.
Oh man, the moment you pull out a fucking weapon, oh god, you watch the half-elf immediately lock in on the weapon, and she pulls off these gloves that she's wearing. Ford, what was the description of the the way that her
It's-
hands look now with the
It's a black goo.
like her hands are just blackened. And she pulls off the glove, goes like extends her hand, and you watch the hilt of a blade form out of her hand, and then from the hilt of the blade, just pure light as her sun blade appears. And she points it at you. She doesn't step closer, just in your general direction. Put that away. Well, this will be halfway through you. We get questions first.
Connor
Freaking
just like
bitch.
instantly.
Cathalia
Oh my god.
going to awkwardly like get in front of Pyre, even though she knows she probably shouldn't. She's a teeny tiny 5'2" wood elf.
You just throw axes over your
She's
head.
so small. She's so small. With like really long copperish hair. Just like Pyre. I don't think that's a good idea right now.
We're in a coliseum?
I get that.
I don't know how the fuck we got here, but
I
we're
don't
fighting
either.
for something for some reason. Whether it's money or respect, I don't know. I've lived the Coliseum life.
Meanwhile, that's happening. Connor, uncaring for any of this, puts away his little scroll, puts it away, and he starts walking forward. 6.5 feet tall, human, but his armor looks like it's made out of a very particular kind of wood. Not normal, because it looks very form-fitting and very tough. And he just walks up, and he's just like, and he starts to walk in around the group. He's like, but that's where Ramanard with Haliki was, and Koresh was up
You know
there.
them.
And
Were they working with him?
So as you're walking up and thinking, Kelvin gets a little, he starts moving around in the back, not aggressively, more like panicky, like he doesn't know what's going on, as there's a jiggling around in his pocket, and he kind of opens up one of his pockets, and a rat climbs out of his pocket that he never had before, scurries around, and moves up to his shoulder, and sits there. What the fu- What are you? Who are you?
Kelvin, where did...
I don't know.
Is that Mr. Whiskers?
It looks like him.
Thought you lost him.
Yeah. Yeah, so did I. I don't know where this thing came from.
Okay.
No, I don't think now is the time to be questioning a rat.
you're not working for a vamp, right?
Are you fucking kidding me? Of course we're
Oh.
not.
I think that asking them directly if they
Wait.
were working for him would get you an answer, an honest answer at
considering
all.
who he is, yes, it would actually give us an answer because none of them. He's so high and mighty, he wouldn't actually give a damn, and he would tell everybody who works for him that to let everybody know they work for him. So yes, they would give an answer. So now we got to figure out why we have 3 new people and our giant, our furbolg, and our fairy, as well as our pseudo dragonborn, are missing.
Pyre, like, as he's talking about that, starts looking around. Where's Isa?
I don't think
Not
they're
winter.
here.
There's no ice here.
Isa. It's a name.
Not much of one.
Connor just like looks over to Az like, don't antagonize them right now. We gotta figure out where they came from to get the others back. And he would also kind of mention that in her head too. So
When have I ever listened to an order to stop doing something that I just do?
Elvin, as you're kind of feeling around on yourself and you're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on and where you are, you find a small slip of paper on you. And it says, you need to get underground. That's all it says.
You two, hold that thought, and I'll go and huddle up with my friends. So I found this paper that's got words on it, see? Cathalia, what are these?
Well, those are definitely words. Is there anything else on that paper?
You see it monogrammed something very particular to you, and all it says is the king.
Who's the king? Come on, brain. Think things.
Why do I feel like I know things I shouldn't know?
I don't know shit. All I know is I don't know where we're at.
Do
I don't know
what
who
this
these
paper
people are.
says?
It just says get underground.
Not one for following directions, but I think we need to get underground.
Do you two feel different?
No. Shut up, Shaq. No, you guys wouldn't feel any different.
This is no. It's more like we are
Oh, okay, yeah.
more. We have more things that we shouldn't. We don't normally have.
They're higher level.
Yes.
Much higher.
Do you feel? Here. This is what I mean. Watch this thing. I snap my fingers, and the rat disappears.
Did you learn that?
I don't know, but watch this. And I'll put my hand out. I'll snap my fingers again, and the rat's in my hand.
Connie just looks over its ass, be like,
And I'll put it back on my shoulder, and it'll just kind of like curl up, and then as I
No,
look,
but whatever it is,
I
it's
will,
still full.
I will. There's one thing on Kelvin that was never there before. There is a sash. It's like a book bag that goes down, and he has a book to his right side. What?
No, Shaq.
We're not home.
Really, Kelvin? I never would have guessed.
I mean,
You don't feel different?
I feel like I'm fixing to have a panic attack.
Stronger?
definitely turns to ask.
Less
This is
squishy?
not my fault. This is not my fault. This is not my doing.
I have to agree.
I'll turn to the two people. Where are we? Like, city, country?
Are we close to Matal?
Matal? You're in
Yes,
the
Matal.
crags. In the UFC.
Irma.
I'll lean over and Kelvin's like, that's not on my map.
We're not in Matal anymore.
We're not in Ratiel anymore.
Where are we?
Clearly, you guys took a left at the City of Lamps when you weren't supposed to.
Someone took a knock to the head when they fell to the ground.
But he didn't. He landed on his feet.
Apparently, the shot traveled upwards. He needs it repeated.
You guys look around and you look to the sky and you look to the skyline. You find that you are not familiar in any way with the landscape. You don't know where you are geographically, let alone just in general.
Yes. I would like to cast a spell.
Sure.
I am going to no, here. This is, and I'm going to cast Mold Earth, and make it look like where we are from. Where are we?
Connor's just gonna look at the map, and he just.
Connor, as you look down, you see a portion of an island. Can't necessarily make out what it's looked like. You're not the most familiar with it. Give me a history check.
This is gonna be good. Mira, or not. That's an 11.
Oh. Yeah, you don't know where the fuck that is.
I don't recognize that place at all, so...
Az, would you like to also try a history check before we continue moving?
Sure. For 12.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, you know a little bit more, but you still don't know where the fuck that is.
Whatever it is, it's not here.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely not anywhere here or anywhere I've ever been, so...
Wait, I'm going to add a superiority die to that. I'm going to expend a superiority die because I remembered I have tactical assessment.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on, that is a D8. Let's see if it does anything.
As you do that, I'll be like, well, this is where we're from. If we're not here, where are we?
18?
What
18.
is this place? Where is this
I rolled
place?
6. Superiority die.
You know, you can tell that it is that map is the coast of somewhere near Hammerfall Hills, but that map is named completely incorrectly. Like none of the cities on that map make any sense to you, but you can tell that it is Hammerfall Hills is the picture that's being shown. Does that make sense?
I'm looking at the map, but yes, it
All right,
does. Cool. And she just kind of frowns and doesn't say anything yet as she stares at it. She is, by now, the sword has deactivated and just gone back into her hands, and she's put the gloves back
on. As you do that, you see a little goblin man walk out, and he's got like a half metal suit on, and he walks out. He says, "It seems it worked. I see. We were able to pierce it. Good. And he just turns around.
And as, like, mew him over and snatch him up by the back of the shirt.
Pyre, like,
can I make a check
who
for
the
that?
Fuck is that?
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
17?
Yeah, you catch that little bitch. You grab him by the neck and you pull him up, and he says, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Hi, I'm grabbing you because I want answers.
I do
What
too, as Pyre
kind
like
of
gets up right beside
answers?
Az.
What kind of answers are you looking for?
As she goes to ask her next question, she's going to shake him with every word, just like, I want to know where our friends went.
Oh, well, Lord Krizan said we should pierce the veil, so that's what I did.
What fucking veil?
The veil.
Why would you do that?
Connor starts to walk up slowly the moment that he hears Crazon, and just kind of like nails, like, right by his head as he's being
I'm
shaken.
holding him up. You don't gotta kneel.
True enough. He's just gonna look at him in the eyes, just like, if you don't answer the question, I'm gonna burn you alive.
I said the question. We pierced the veil. What else do you need?
Why would you pierce the veil?
Because
Why?
Lord Krizan wanted it, and if I didn't do that, he would have eaten me.
This is your fault.
I'll eat you.
Is that a promise?
I'll flambe you.
Just gives Pyre a very, like, what the fuck look. He's like, I've said some fucked up shit, but that.
Is that a promise?
Oh, you're not gonna like my promises. If she doesn't kill you, I will.
He pulls out like a cobbled together piece of stone and metal that seems to be kind of smoking now. He's like, we pierced the veil with this. It broke. So good luck.
Alice is going to use her free hand and take it out of his.
Connor's gonna be like, hey, can I get that real quick?
She hands it over to him.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Any other kind of information you feel like giving us? Or do I have to shake it out of you again?
My name's Fallen.
Can I fucking kill him?
That's a 9.
Nothing.
Alright, but is it physically broken though?
Yeah, it is physically broken.
Okay, he takes a couple of minutes and he just mends it back together at least.
All right. Cool. As you mend it back together, you still don't really see anything else happening.
He's like,
What is it? How did you make it? And how do we fix it?
Well, it needs magic, obviously, but not any kind of magic. There's a well of magic underneath here that we had to pull from to get it. Obviously, it's a little crazy, but he sent me down there.
Pyre, hearing this, looks to her friends. We need to get underground. That's what it means.
What are you talking about?
None of your damn business.
You know, I think it is my
Higher.
business considering you took the place of my friends. I
I
think
don't
if you
know
want
who
to
the
get
fuck
back,
your
you're
friends
going
are.
to need
All
our
I
help.
know is our friends are gone too, so you took their place as well. So
We
it
didn't
looks
go
like
anywhere.
we are in
You're the
same
ones who
boat.
came somewhere.
Yeah, not willingly.
and Connor just kind of like holds the thing in his hand. He's just like, well, you guys can do whatever the hell you want, but clearly I have the key, so
Just the goblin laughs like, ha! You think you can use that thing? I made it myself.
Oh, that's the information I needed. And she's going to reach into her bag and pull out rope and just start hog tying this little freak up.
Make me an Arcana check.
Fuck. 18.
How much?
18.
Okay, you can feel magic welling up inside of him.
Anybody have a way to stop magic from happening?
No, that's not my area of expertise.
You got 10 seconds. 9.
Hit things.
I mean, I could shoot him.
Can I knock him out?
Sure.
She's going to summon like a hand axe and turn it around and use the butt end of it to whack him upside the head.
One. Okay, as you do that, his chest explodes open.
Fuck.
And he just goes limp in your hand. You can make another Arcana check to try and figure out what happened.
can I make that
was
as
a
well?
9.
All right, sure, yeah.
Pyre, what did you do?
Do shit this time.
That is
Other
a dirty 20.
Angry lady,
All right,
what did you do?
With a dirty 20, I can't remember the name of the spell, and I should have been prepared for this because I knew this was going to happen. But basically, the spell is activated upon something, and then you can load a spell.
Contingency?
Yeah, contingency. So
Can you tell I play spellcasters?
you can tell that the contingency spell was cast on his body, and that there was what is it called? Chain lightning that was put on that contingency spell, but you don't know what the contingency was.
Az just looks at this kind of mangled mess of person she's still holding. Look, who asked her what she did? Was that Connor?
Kelvin.
Who was like, or Kelvin
Kelvin.
was like,
No, that was
Kelvin.
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 Well, actually, quick thing.
Sure.
Can you heal that? Can you
Fucking dead.
Connor just like
can you
looks,
heal it?
Connor looks at him and just be like, I can't heal a broken chest that's literally been broken open from the inside out.
I could try if you need me to.
I want to try something. can I grab the goblin from this angry half elf that I don't know yet, put it on the
Second
ground.
smallest in the party, I think. Az sits at a solid 5'11".
That's still taller than both of my other female.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
No.
I am,
Dahlia
girl, I
is
am
5'3".
tiny.
5'3". She's
Two.
5'3".
You're all of an inch
5'2".
taller than the other one.
So, push his chest back together and cast Revivify.
Fuck.
Give me an Arcana check.
This is gonna go
I just
amazing.
hear that sound in my head, just like
Yeah.
Ah. Pyre loves that noise whenever it's coming apart.
Okay,
though.
I rolled a 12 with a -1 modifier for an 11.
I set the DC at 13, so I have to say no, it doesn't work.
Connor just like looks.
when it doesn't work.
His whole
As-
body kind of just sprayed everywhere, so that would have been the DC. That's all.
Az just grabs him again, and then chucks him down on one of the stone steps just to break whatever's left.
Okay, cool. So now with this information that there's a wellspring of magic underneath the ground, what do you do?
Before anything else, Kelvin will get up, see his dirty clothes and hands, and just cast Prestidigitation to get clean.
Sounds good.
Connor just like snaps his fingers, and then the little goblin just gets torched with Sacred Flame. And then as
Okay.
he's just completely ignoring the burning body, looks to Az, we're gonna go down, find the well, and try to figure this thing out in order to get them back.
Oh shit. Ford, as in her wandering around last couple of sessions, behind the scenes, she went through a door and went towards towards the underground. Did you see anything that looked like it led underground? Further underground?
Yes, you did.
No shit. Unfortunately, I'm the only one that knows where the fuck we're going, at least in some way. She looks to the others. So you either come with me.
As you do that,
Not
as
at all.
you look, and behind these three strangers, it seems like there's a rip in the just the air, and 4 animals walk through, and you recognize them as blink dogs from the Feywilds. And they seem to be wearing just a little bit of armor. Cathalia, Kelvin, and Pyre, as you turn around, Cathalia, you recognize this armor to be having a crest on it. It's the crest of the Grey King, I believe.
Is it the same
Yes.
as the? Okay.
And one of the blink dogs seems to be quite a bit larger than the rest. And it speaks up. Anybody here speak Sylvan?
Only when I touch that thing that makes me speak it as the only thing I can fucking speak. So no. Which we still have. I still have that.
The blink dog speaks up in Sylvan, and Cathalia, this is what the blink dog. Actually, I'll just message it to you on so no one else knows what's happening. Okay.
Since you're the only
Sounds
one.
good. Right.
Az curses again and pulls out her sunblade
1 second.
once again, lightsaber style. Which
Connor just pulls off an axe that, for some odd reason, starts to radiate ice and cold off of it.
All right, I sent it to you on Zoom.
And Kelvin is casting Mold Earth and
So
burying
this
the
is
goblin.
new territory for me, so it's gonna take a second.
have my sunblade.
Oh.
now.
I will reply back in Sylvan. Can you help us go back or go home?
Talking to dogs now. Why?
Apparently.
Because
the-
apparently there's not any other intelligent creatures
and-
here other than the dogs.
The dogs return into the rip.
So he said we pierce the veil. We die or go home.
Stick it one more time and see where it gets this thing inside of you. Plenty of options.
And Connor's gonna turn like,
Apparently,
"Alright,
one of them has been presented by the dogs.
and let's go. He's gonna walk back inside, not know where the fuck he's going. He's just like, I'm done with this shit.
As you lead them into basically the holding chambers of all the creatures that Ramanor fought, and you see on the ground a grate that you can hear running water underneath. You can tell that this is some type of sewer.
The way underground. So. And she looks. She listens to the water and she looks at Pyre. Ready to get your feet wet, princess?
And then Pyre just lifts it and goes down.
Cool. Sounds good.
While she's yelling, I'm a woman of action, sweetheart.
Pyre, as a fire genasi, do you emanate light at all?
No, unless I do produce flame,
Okay,
which
cool. Never
I
mind.
can do once I get down there if I notice it's dark.
Here
As
you are
hops
in
down
dim-
right after Pyre and just, her sword
So you-
emanates light.
Yeah. Currently, you are in dim light until if Az has her sword out, you'll be in bright light for 10 feet.
It's 15.
15.
It's 15
okay,
and then
cool.
15.
Okay, 15 light for bright light, 15 for dim. And if you're in the dim light zone, if you have dark vision, you see like it's bright outside. So
I can make it large. I can make it bigger. I can make my light go 30 by 30.
That's crazy. Okay, cool. So you guys are currently
Connor just waits for
in a
everybody else
sewer.
and just says, "Move up a little bit. I'll be fine." Because he's just gonna hop down.
When are you ever fine? When we leave you on your own, the trees beat your ass.
We
Sounds
don't
like
have
somebody
any
I
here,
know.
so I'm fine.
What you
All right,
do to
cool.
piss off the trees?
Probably
They
the
pissed us
same
off
thing
first.
Tam did to piss everything off.
This is true.
As the three angry women disappear down the hole, I'm just gonna turn to this new person who is almost as tall as me and just be like, I guess we're all gonna die down here, and then drop down.
Connor looks at him, and he just like hops down into the hole, and then he uses Steps of the Night because it's dark right now. It just like zooms down next to him, and as he's still falling, he just goes, "It just means that's a normal day."
Must be Tuesday.
He said, "Whoa, it's Tuesday."
Normal Wednesday for us.
Yeah.
Eventually, when that
Anyway.
hits the light, he just drops like a rock.
Okay, cool. You can hear rats kind of scurrying along the way, and Az, are you leading the charge?
Pyre got down
Yeah.
first, so she probably.
Pyre, make me a perception check.
All right. That's a 23.
Damn. Okay. You hear what seems to be a waterfall, not just running water, but it seems like there's water going over an edge.
Does anybody else hear that? The waterfall?
Connor, with your high-ass passive perception, you hear it.
Why?
Yes, there's water falling.
That means lower. There's a lower part. We're going to a well. Maybe we should head in that direction.
Az is staying quiet right now because
Oh,
the
okay.
things she wants to say will likely just cause more issues, and
Okay.
she just wants this fucking over with.
All right, cool. So as you guys head deeper, Pyre, you come to an edge, and this wall falls about, I want to say, 40 feet into a pool of water. Give me a perception check again.
18.
18. You can tell that there are creatures in the water. You can't necessarily tell what they are, though.
Let's see. So we got creatures down there. Can I tell? Never mind. Yeah. I just turn to him and be like, there's creatures down there. I have no clue what kind of creatures, but yeah, there's creatures down there.
How wide does the room look, by the way?
Okay, so that's a good question. So it is a 8-foot radius, so 16 feet across. And what you can do as you look around the room, it goes up about 30 feet and it falls 40 feet. The walls are not smooth; they are jagged, so you are able to climb them if you so choose. There is what seems to be a pretty deep pool of water near the bottom, so if you want to jump, you can, and you probably won't sustain any damage. But like Pyre said, there is a creature or 2 or 3 or 7 in the water. So good luck.
Connor's
How
gonna look to Az for anything else and be like, just turn off that light.
Is it just the pool at the bottom, or is there like a shore around it?
There is a shore around it. You can also climb down, and there are bricks that are laid around the circle, around the circular formation of this cavern, and there are 3 different tunnels on either side.
Pyre, whenever looking around, she automatically gets on the wall and starts climbing down.
Okay, cool.
Before
can
they
you go
all
ahead and make me
separate from
athletics
him?
check?
Immediately, eyes of night on everybody
Okay, cool. Everybody gets 300 feet of dark vision
for an hour.
As she turns off her sword, Az is going to summon Katai. So for all the new people, you watch a very, very colorful pseudo-dragon show up on her shoulder, and his most prominent feature is not his colors. It's his perpetual mum. His tongue is always just kind of
Cinder's better.
out the side of his mouth. Very, very opposite to the person who just summoned him. And she's just going to pick him up off her shoulder and send him down towards the well, and is going to switch to using his sight, so her eyes just glass over.
Okay, cool.
completely.
As you do that, and Katai goes about 20 feet down, you can see that there are 3 giant crocodiles in the water.
Ooh, she is going to make him come back before he can get too close.
All right, cool. What was your athletics check again, Pyre?
Oh, I didn't do it yet, but I will.
About
Katai
how
comes-
far am I from
27.
the shore?
Great, you're doing great. How about you are 40 feet away from it because you are still up in the falling.
Oh, that's
portion of
right.
the sewer.
It
Yep.
goes down for okay.
Mhm.
As Katai is coming back as just, princess, I don't think you're going to want to do that unless you want to face the 3 crocodiles down there on your own.
Yeah, bring it.
As Katai comes back up to you, you get the sense that there's something new about your connection with Katai. That's all I'll give you for now.
I'll just look down. Pyre,
What, Kelvin?
I want to do something new.
Of
Come
course you are.
Just move up a little bit. I don't want you to get hurt.
Fine. And she just kind of moves over a little bit to where he and just stays there.
Sure.
So, I am going to. Now, how you said this? How big is this pool?
This pool would be a 5-foot radius, so it's 10 feet wide.
Okay.
But it's 40 feet
And
down.
and it's 40
Yep.
feet down.
40 feet
Okay.
down. Yep.
And how deep does the water? And they're all swimming near the top.
They're you can see them as they come up to the top and go back down, come up to the top and go back down. So it's just kind of oscillating.
Okay, so I'll wait and time it, and then when I see all 3 of them in an area near the top, I'm going to just go bloop.
Okay,
I'm gonna
before you
drop-
do that, give me a dex check to see if you can time it just right.
Okay.
Try and catch all 3.
That's an 18.
All right, cool. Go ahead and tell me what you're going to do.
I'm going to drop a little bead of red light that's going to shoot down into the water about 5 feet under the water and explode in a
And
giant fireball.
Oh, okay. Fireball. 1 second.
Oh yeah.
Kelvin has fireball.
Ah, jeez.
Okay, cool. Two of them hop out of the water before the fireball can even happen. I rolled 2 nat 20s.
It's
for the dex check.
they still take damage. It's
Yeah. They'll take some damage, just not as much.
yeah. Let me roll that damage though.
The people left up above watch as flinched as the magic is cast.
Once again, Connor just brings up the little scroll, his score scroll again, and just holds it up.
22 points of fire damage.
All right, cool. So as
And how
you
much
do
of the
that-
water is burned away as well?
You see, give me a second. So Kevlin walks up to the edge and then just drops a little bead of red into the water. The water seems to expand with flames and fire as the water then begins to what's the word? It begins to evaporate around, and then as the place fills with smoke, Pyre, since you're the closest to the water at this point, you can see that the water is actually refilling just as quickly as it evaporated, and you can see that 2 of the crocodiles are now on either side of the pool outside of the water. And with that, we will roll initiative.
All
Ah,
right.
jeez.
21.
21.
I rolled a nat 1 for 5.
Oh no.
As was really thrown by that fireball.
He's probably like, why is this yoked out orc casting spells?
I mean, yeah, that too, apart from her own issues.
I don't know what mine is.
Oh, the other thing. Nope, never mind. I lied.
Can anybody else see what mine is? Because I see
Give me a second.
2 of them. They don't have a name on it, and I don't know which one's mine.
So
Mine's,
there's
mine's the
10
21.
And there's a 12.
Okay, so then mine's 12.
Yeah.
Kelvin?
16, sorry.
And with that, we'll take our break. We'll see you guys in about 10 or 15 minutes here. So don't leave. Stick around for the crocodile fight of a century. Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Oh no, I see it now.
I'm
It's
excited for you
14.
guys to get to play. So I'm excited for you guys. You said it was 14?
Yes. I scrolled. I don't know why it looked weird.
What's your
last
dex
time.
modifier?
+5.
Okay, cool. Okay, sweet. So yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes, and I hope you guys enjoy what's going to happen next.
Alrighty, so we'll
Sweet.
see you guys soon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Hi,
Hello.
everybody.
Oh,
Hello.
my God.
Oh, hi there.
I gotta love these little start drops that I do.
Oh yeah.
That's
Hello.
beautiful.
Hi. I was fangirling over Dungeons and Daddies.
I'm fangirling over the steak over here.
Oh, shut the hell up.
I want to
So what?
stay.
If you would have been there,
Listen, I want a steak too, okay? But
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
a
have a
good-ass
steak. My
steak.
wife is vegan.
So,
I'll eat a
Ford,
steak for you.
Yep, I
Or
will
do you
too.
think it's bad that
I'm joking.
you're
There's a steak
you're
in my
not
freezer.
getting? You think it's bad that you're not getting the steak? She gave me the steak earlier today, but because I didn't eat it, she's eating it now.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
That
That's
sounds
how it
like your
works.
fucking fault.
That is how
Yeah.
it works.
it really does.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's exactly
well-
how that works, though. You know.
Well, before we do all the
Gay
things, let me say
marriage.
this. If you haven't listened to Dungeons and Daddies, go listen to Dungeons and Daddies. If you want to play Dungeons and Dragons as a player character or as a dungeon master, that is the podcast I would most recommend that you listen to. Why, do you ask? Because they do everything wrong. And that is everything you need to know about Dungeons and Dragons, is that it's always wrong, regardless of how you feel about it. And so much so that the rogue does not take a fucking sneak attack until the last 6 episodes. It's crazy.
Hides in their pants though.
Man, let me tell you about how big Ron Stampler's dick is.
Nat 20 is at a terrible
God.
version of Silent Night for a battle of the bands.
Now, as we could probably end
That
the
they were
episode and
supposed
talk
to
about
lose.
this for the next hour and a half. But
We
there's
really could.
crocodiles we gotta kill.
Yeah.
Our crocodiles
Yeah.
we gotta kill. Az, do your thing.
She's
You do your thing. All right, guys, let's fight.
Hey, you caught me in the middle of eating my chocolate covered all. All right, this is sacred time. How dare you? This one is indented. Anyway, hi. I'm here to tell you to go be on our social media because you totally should if you're here. We've got a Discord server. Join our Discord server. We want to get to know you guys out of character. We just want to hang out and talk about D&D and life
plug
because
something?
we are. Yes.
Join our Discord server because there's going to be some really cool announcements in the coming weeks. So yeah, join our Discord server. Yeah, that's it.
Join our Discord server. You'll be the first to know about a lot of things. And we want to hang out. All our social media can be found on the link tree that's here on our Twitch page. On there, you'll find our TikTok, our Instagram, our YouTube if you want to catch up on past episodes, and the Discord. You will also find a Patreon, which, if you sign up for tiers of our Patreon, you will gain benefits, such as you can suggest an NPC that may show up, or at a higher level, you could possibly show up as said NPC for an episode, be on the show with us.
Yeah.
And as I always say,
Like these
all this
guys
stuff goes
who
to
aren't our
just buy,
patrons.
like,
Just our
any
friends.
money we get goes to buying better
We're
equipment.
just awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just great.
All our stuff just goes
Wait,
to buying better equipment. We
You
don't.
said friends.
I'm sorry, not Rick.
You didn't know that already?
Your friend Rick.
I was gonna say, Rick, you should have known that already. Come on.
I probably announced this a while ago, but we're doing a podcast. Whoa, we're doing a freaking podcast. Like, so much so that we're in the middle of scheduling recording for episodes 1 through 4. Wow. What I want to do, and I have to, the Twisted team has to approve this because I'm not Jesus. I can't just do shit because I want to. But what I would like to do is we're going to record episodes 1 through 4. We're not going to release anything until we have a few episodes on record so we can keep up with our recording schedule and the release schedule so, things don't gap. But what I am wanting to do is I want to release the first episode on Patreon at any tier. All you have to do is be a patron of ours, and you can listen to the first episode right after we record it. So you could get early access to our podcast if you become a patron.
Podcast will not be the same as Twisted Perception. We will be playing different things. We will not have the same table. We will
Oh.
have like a mixed table member of some of the people you see here, some of the people you see on our regular stream.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's great.
things will be different.
It's pretty good. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think everyone, besides maybe one or two people, are playing classes they've never played before.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Never done this before. I'm kind of
it's gonna
Yeah,
be great.
same.
It'll
Same.
definitely be
Little
interesting
bit
for some of us.
nervous.
And also, considering what it is, we could always add the map aspect with Foundry.
Ooh.
So there's that.
It's gonna be a great time. So I'm excited. Shaq, anything else before I get into the game?
Go do the socials. We want to meet you. We want to talk to you, and we have all our stuff there. That's it.
Yeah.
I want to kick ass now.
Yeah. If you join our
Same.
Discord, sometimes I like running games out of Discord. So just like randomly, if I ever have time, which is rare.
Hey,
but
that's how this got started.
If I ever have time, I would love to just run random one shots and random games and stuff like that. So if you join our Discord, you might actually get to play under me as your dungeon master, or under Shaq as your dungeon master, or under Dave. Don't play under David as your dungeon master.
Look.
We love you, David, but
Look.
We love you, David, but you gotta be nicer, okay?
I am nice.
No,
I just
you're a bitch.
Torture.
No. He's my bitch.
Look, all right.
No,
I am the
he's
one.
Nix's
David
bitch.
declared himself as my bitch. Ask him.
Yeah, sure.
Facts.
Regardless of what,
Oh my god.
I do cause mental torture during my D&D sessions. So, if you want me as a DM, then you know what you're signing up for.
Good.
All right.
Bring it on.
All right. We're done. We're done talking. We got to get back into this game. You guys just rolled initiative against 3 giant crocodiles. Good luck. I hope you don't die.
We've.
Pie,
Well,
you're
I'm
up.
not gonna jinx myself. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah. Don't say a word. Let me say
Fire.
it. 'Cause
Fire,
I'm
you're up.
not you-
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I also need to change the battle music. I think this is actually really good battle music now.
I can't hear the battle music.
I know, I'm sad, but chat will, and they will enjoy, and they will let us know if this works.
Yeah, so all right, guys. So you guys just rolled initiative against 3 giant crocodiles. 2 of them are on top of the shoreline, and 1 is still in the water. All of them are angry that they just got hit with a fireball. Fire, what would you like to do?
I'm still on the wall. How far away am I from them?
You have not climbed down at all yet, so you're still 40 feet away on the wall. I'll give you a climbing speed the same as half of your walking speed.
What about a dropping speed? What if she just lets go?
Oh yeah, you can jump
Yeah.
into the water if you want, or onto the thing. I mean, you can
All
take
right.
you can take a D6 for every 10 feet. Yeah.
She's about to cast fist.
I am. Okay, so Pyre is going to look at the wall, punch the wall, causing her to rage, and then she's gonna jump the fuck off into the water.
Casting fist, right. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Fire, you jump off the wall. Give me an athletics check. I want to see if you can aim this right.
All right. 10, so no. Nat 20.
No,
That one.
no.
No.
What'd you get?
I got a 10.
Oh, okay, I
so-
thought you said a nat 1. I was like,
No.
oh.
Yeah, no. I got a 10.
All right, cool. As you jump, you clip the shoreline as you get into the water.
Yeah,
So
fuck it.
you'll take 2d6 damage, fall damage.
All right. And halved.
Half. Okay, so you take 1 fall damage.
Damage is damage, and I've
You
won
are
it all.
In the water, and a crocodile is staring you down.
All
What'd you
right.
like to do? I'll say that jump was a bonus.
Okay. So, is there standing, or do I have to swim?
You are swimming, my friend.
Okay. I am going to grab one of the hand axes on my and go right for the crocodile and try to just cut at it as best I fucking can.
All right, cool. Give me an attack at disadvantage because it can swim way better than you can.
Oh yeah, it definitely can. That's a 13.
That does not hit.
Alright.
You swing down as hard as you can. Bubbles form around this axe, and the crocodile weaves out of the way and almost sidesteps you to a flanking position. And I need you to make me a Constitution save to see if you can hold your breath where you are right now. The longer you are under the water, the harder the Constitution save will be.
That's a 28.
That is great. Good. You're doing great.
Damn, Pyre.
Kelvin, you're up.
Oh, I have 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so, nope, totally fine. I try to swing at it again. Disadvantage.
Cool. Yep.
That is a 16.
That hits.
All right. And that is 6 slashing damage.
Okay, cool. Is that it?
And I'm going to add a smite to that.
Oh. Oh.
So,
We got some smiting going on here.
yeah.
Good old Ramanor throwbacks.
Let's see. All right.
What kind of battle music do we have? Is it like the Avatar stuff?
I will have to give a shout out though to Arcane Anthem for his beautiful and amazing playlist.
True. I was working with Arcane Anthems on getting us in.
That
intro.
is,
I should get back on that.
Ooh.
13.
13. Okay, cool. Is that it?
Yeah. That's
sweet. So you
and like, do I take my falling as my? Do I have any more movement or anything like that?
You have about 5 feet more of movement.
Okay, I try to. You said there's like a kind of like a bay area.
Yeah, you can kind of like,
Okay.
there's like a shoreline you can get up. It's basically like a concrete circle
Yeah,
around the
I
water.
am trying to get up there to lead the crocodiles towards me so everybody else can get down while
Okay.
having them pay attention to me as much as possible.
Okay, so you're trying to lead them away from everything.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you swim the opposite direction of where they are to get inside, to get the crocodile away from people. But you are currently 10 feet under the water, so you get 5 feet up
Yeah.
in this 6 seconds. Sweet. Is that it for you?
That's it. Yeah.
All right, Kelvin, you're up.
Can I still see all 3 crocodiles?
You can still see all 3 crocodiles. Yes.
All
You
right.
also see Pyre in the water with one of the crocodiles.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Yeah,
This
she
is
will.
where she lives. In the middle of combat, this is where she lives. So, I am going to use some sorcery points.
Whoa. Casting
And
Fireball and using some sorcery points.
I am
Crazy.
going to use 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell, and I'm going to cast Bane on the crocodiles.
Okay. What does that do for me?
Bane, I need a... where is it? Spells. It is a Charisma saving throw, DC 18.
Yeah, if they pass this is by the grace of God. Yeah, they all failed as fuck. Keep going.
Okay. So now, whenever they make, as long as they're baned, whenever they make a saving throw or attack roll, they have to use a negative 1d4 as well.
Okay, I like that.
And now I'm going to upcast as my action Tasha's Mind Whip,
Mm.
and
Does
I'm
it go
going to
40
target. It goes 90 feet.
Oh, great. Love
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
And I am going to cast, and so it targets one creature at level 2, 2 at level 3, 2 at level 3, and 3 creatures at level 4. I'm gonna cast it at 4th level and target every single one of these crocodiles.
All right.
That is a DC 18 intelligence save with a
Again.
negative D4 on it.
Again, if they make it by the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ himself.
I don't think that's even possible.
Well, one of them was a natural 20.
Ooh.
But it still gets its
Smart.
modifiers and its negatives.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I feel like a natural 20 just kind of takes it. takes the cake. I'll give it a modifier.
It's your rule. It's your table. That's fine.
If it gives us I'll give it the minus D4
Okay.
and see where we go with that. That's a -3, so 17. It fails. All right.
So all three of them are going to take the same damage, but there's another effect because they failed.
Yeah.
So that's 9 psychic damage,
Mm-hmm.
and on their next turn, they can. Where is it? So they cannot take reactions until the start of their next turn, and on their turn they can move, take an action, or a bonus action, but
Okay.
they can't do all three.
Oh, okay. All right.
So if
I
they
like
move, they can't do anything else. If they attack, they can't do anything else.
that. Got you. Man, it's always hard to stat out a level 13 encounter. All right, Connor Gloomhand, you're up, baby boy. Kelvin, at the end of your turn, you notice that the stone underneath your feet, you shift almost. It's like the entire room shifts to the left by about 25 degrees. Connor?
Okay, that kind of threw me for a loop. Let's see. Well, Connor is going to...
Are you going to Jesus yourself?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely going to Jesus himself. Come on.
Gotcha.
He's just going
Do
to,
it.
walk to the edge and just drop. And as he does that...
Natalia and Kelvin, you see a man commit suicide in front of you.
The
Az
second
does not
person
look
today.
concerned.
Az does not look concerned.
I look concerned, and then I see her reaction. It's like, I guess this is normal now. I don't know.
But as he's dropping, he drops about 15 feet. Step of the night to slow down and actually just land gracefully on the ground. Or at least close enough anyway.
Yeah, sure.
And looking at everything, he's just gonna go, I don't like you. And the one that would be in front of him, because he would have landed on the path, well, climbed close to the path, on the left-hand side, he's just going to use a first level guiding bolt on it.
Okay.
Because I'm still too far to actually hit it.
Yeah.
But that's a 15.
That hits. To our listeners, this is my life. Keep going.
And 16 radiant damage.
Ouch. All right, cool. Is that it?
That would be it.
All right. Crocodile number 1. Pyre. This bitch takes a bite at you. Is it 24 hit?
That hits.
All right, cool. So it will bite at you and take.
Is that with its negative D4?
I
I don't know her AC, so it might matter.
Okay, yeah, there's a 20 hit.
That still hits.
Yeah,
But yeah.
sweet. Wow, I don't think I have that many details.
Ooh, I hate when he does when he says that.
Let me find some more details. All right, you ready?
When the
Bring it
DM
on.
goes, I don't have enough dice out right now.
Okay. Jesus Christ. 28 piercing damage.
Is that halved?
No, that's not half.
Okay.
14 piercing damage.
Okay.
That is halved.
Oh
shit.
I'd fucking take that and be like, yes.
14 piercing damage, and it can only
Right?
it normally would be able to make 2 attacks, but since his fucking thing, it can only make 1.
Since Rick fucked you all up, yeah.
So yeah, cool.
Womp womp.
Now we're up to the other crocodile, the one that's in front of Connor, and it's going to attack you, Connor.
Aren't I still like 10 feet up in the air? See,
Oh, you're still 10 feet up in the
Yeah.
air? Oh, I apologize.
He has like
It's still
30
gonna attack.
movement.
It's,
So
it's,
it would be
it's
like
still going to
10.
attack at you, but just like with a less high modifier.
Yeah.
That is a +3. Does a 16 hit you? I don't think it does. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. All right. We are up to Jesus Christ, as Cathalia, we get to your turn, and
That's
you can
all
feel
right.
you can feel it. The stone underneath you again shift about another 25 degrees to the left. Keep going.
This room shifting is going to give Connor a headache.
What are we doing, Cathalia?
I'm gonna. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. I'm going to shoot one of the crocodiles with my lightning bow.
With your lightning, what?
My lightning bow.
All right, cool. Sweet. Give me an attack.
Well, which one are you attacking?
The one in front of him. So there's one that's on Pyre, there's one that's on Connor, and there's one that's free. What are you doing?
And the one that's
Which
on
one?
Connor is kind of glowing.
It is kind of
Glowing?
Yeah,
Guiding
What
bolt.
color is it?
Yeah.
guiding bolt.
So if
Oh,
you
okay.
attack that one, first attack has advantage.
I'll attack that one.
right.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
24, and that's not with advantage.
Yeah, just roll one more time.
Yeah, see if you get in that 20.
No, I like the 24 better.
All right, cool. You hit it.
Rick, does this? Because I don't do D&D. I have to roll the damage too, right?
Yeah, you do. So it's the.
Well, I can
D8
click the
plus
button.
D4.
Yeah.
10 total damage.
Okay.
I'm not used to D&D Beyond anymore.
That's
It's been a
okay.
hot minute.
Neither
Okay.
am I, because last time I used D&D Beyond, they didn't have the ability to have multiple dice rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That little guy is looking pretty haggard.
Cool. I want to
yeah.
shoot him again.
All right, cool.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
22?
Somebody's getting some croc jerky. Yeah, that works.
Yes,
That
I'm getting
works.
Jerky. I love jerky.
For 15.
You've not lived until you
Yeah.
had lizard jerky.
I know it's the best.
Is that it for you, Cathalia?
Yeah, because I'm still up at the top, right?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, and you're far away from your target, so
I
you're
am.
exactly where you want to be.
I am. Yeah, I'm feeling awfully comfy up here.
Sweet. All right. Croc.
Croc, croc. Isn't that a
Okay.
Batman villain?
Wow. Okay. What kind of damage does that do?
1d4
We all take
psychic.
1d4 psychic.
Croc number 3.
Just for looking at it.
Runs to the aid of the crocodile that is in the water with Pyre, which then means that's all it can fucking do as you're up.
Now you
Hate
know what
to see it.
Brandon has to go through.
As you are in the thing, you can also feel it underneath your feet for a third time. Shift to the left 25 degrees. Go ahead.
I hate that everything's so far away, and I don't really have much to get me down there. But before I choose what I'm gonna do, I have a question.
Katai comes up behind you and straps itself to your
What?
back.
Go. Fuck.
She's like, I'm sorry, what?
You now have
It like tries to
a-
look over her
you now-
shoulders
you
at
now have a 14-foot across wingspan. So it comes out about 7 feet on either side for you. Katai is attached to you.
It's like those little backpack thingies.
It can only fly you about, I want to say 20 feet at a time, though. Ty's not that strong, you know?
it. Yeah, no, he's teeny.
Wow.
What
Not
the
gonna
fuck?
lie.
It sees the wings coming out and just don't have time to question it. She looks. I believe Cathalia and Kelvin are still up there with her, right?
Yes.
She looks to them and goes, "I can either get one of you down there, or I can attack."
Take your pick.
I'll let
I'm
you guys
good here.
reply.
I'm perfect right here.
Take her.
I'm fine here.
Attacking it is. And then she's I mean, I guess I have a flying speed now. How high up am I?
You are up 40 feet, and your pseudo dragon can only take you 20 feet.
Yeah. Can he, like, if I go 20 feet down, am I just gonna drop the rest of the way, or will he carry me?
You will drop the rest of the way.
Cool. We're gonna.
Womp womp.
Could I potentially land on the back of one of the alligators?
Actually, yes.
Great.
You know how I run this table. Come on.
First of all, I'm gonna attack.
Sure. How are you going to attack?
I'm going to pull out my bow.
Your bow.
I
Okay.
don't use all that often.
A bow produces itself out of the chest of your armor.
Yeah. Has to come out through my arm. Yeah. Another question. This fly speed, does it count as mine or does it count as his speed?
It's his speed, but he can only carry you for 20 feet.
Great. No. That's all I needed to know. Because as a bonus action, I am using steady aim to give myself advantage on this first one.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
And there's a movement restriction on that if it's my movement.
Which one are you aiming for? The one that just got into the water, the one that's on top of Pyre, the one that's on top of Connor?
Going for the one on top of Connor because
Go
it's
for it.
Connor. Connor's gonna get his ass bitten off.
I'm fine.
I mean, you have to help your friends.
The 22 to hit.
That hits.
Great. I had advantage, which means I'm gonna sneak attack that.
Sure,
So let
go
me
for
roll
it.
the regular damage.
Try me.
That's 12, and my sneak attack deals 4d6 right now.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
It'll only get higher.
I know. Don't worry.
That is 26 damage on the first hit.
My creatures only get stronger. Okay, how do you want to kill it?
Me,
so she
not
goes
scared
and she
at
pulls
all.
the bow out of her chest, knocks an arrow, and just lets it right through the head.
Okay.
And just watches it sink. And then just without a second thought, takes aim at the next one, the one that's on top of Pyre.
Okay.
This one is a flat roll though.
Yep.
That is a
Yep.
16 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay.
It's a big fucking crocodile. You think it's hard to hit?
That's only 9 damage this time.
Yep. Pyre, you see an arrow go into the water and stab itself into one of the croc's legs.
And then the wings are gonna come out and she's going to go fly down the 20 feet and attempt to aim to land on the back of whatever one is still
Okay.
there.
As that is happening, as Cathalia and Kelvin, you feel the room shift another 25 degrees. And since you're going down that far, and Connor, since you're already there, I need both of you to make me dexterity saves.
I'm in the middle of the air.
Yes, you are.
You said dex save?
Yeah.
23.
23.
That is
7.
Where's the thingy?
Choose a direction, up or down.
Up.
All right.
I'm adding the chat domain for that one. 'Cause
Okay, sure.
That was terrible.
What'd you get?
That's still. I got an 11.
Up or down.
Down.
All right, cool. You see that as it shifts that final 25 degrees to make 100% or 100 degrees, it just the entire room cuts itself in half with stone and closes off, leaving Pyre and Connor to fight against the Crocs, and the other half
hell
would be
yeah.
Cathalia and Kelvin and Az on top, as you are sitting on top of a thick stone platform now that is cutting you off from Connor and Pyre.
He is wide-eyed, angry.
Connor,
stomping.
your coat is caught in the closure of the stone. You're just kind of hanging there.
Of course it is.
No.
That's a Connor move.
That is definitely a Connor move. It's not my turn, so I'm not doing anything right now. So
Yeah, it's Pyre's turn.
Yeah. Still got this alligator on me.
Yeah, 2, and another one's headed your way.
All right. I am going to swing at it again with my hand axe.
Passed out on her bed behind me.
At disadvantage, right?
Yeah. Whoa, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
You're still underwater.
15.
15 hit.
All right. And that is 6 slashing damage.
Okay. You gonna pour another smite into it?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that.
Yeah, fuck the bucket.
Yeah. Let's just pour all the damage into it. Right. Get here. That is 6. Because it's like a 2d8, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6 smite. And then 2 radiant.
Sweet. As you do that, you can see that you break the snout of the crocodile.
All right. And I'm going to hit it again with my second attack.
Hit that bitch again.
Oh, I will. That's a 23 at disadvantage.
That definitely hits. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, make that bitch cry.
That's what I do. That is
That
5.
bitch being me.
5 slashing damage. And then once I hit it, I keep trying to go
Hold up.
to.
Okay, you break the surface of the water and you're getting fresh air now.
All right, good. And I'm just like, thanks, Catalia, for shooting that crocodile, because I saw an arrow, didn't see who shot it.
All right.
And
Kelvin.
That's my turn. Yeah.
Kelvin, you are up.
So
you
we-
see Az sitting on a platform of stone, and you've been cut off from your friend Pyre.
As is chucking a legitimate fit.
So there's a platform separating. Is it based upon what we were able to see in that moment? Is it the full column, or is it just like a part of stone?
It's a full column.
How far down? How far
Thick?
would this go? Yeah, how thick would the column be?
It's about 5 feet thick.
Okay. I have an idea.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I am going to first turn to my sister and be like, "Do you have a way down?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. And I am going to summon Whiskers under the column
Okay, that's fair.
and use my ability that I can actually look through its eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I can see under the column, I'm gonna Misty Step down there.
You got to be 15 feet away. You got to jump down.
How do you have Misty Step?
I have Misty Step.
Misty
Wow.
Step should be 30 feet, actually. I think Misty
It
Step
is 30 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's within 30 feet of where I can see.
Okay, cool. Since you can see through it,
I can see through my rat.
That's allowed.
Mhm.
You Misty Step into the middle of the air. You are over the water, and you fall into the water.
Okay. I will use a. Do I have any more action economy?
You can still wait. Misty Step is a spell. No,
That's
you don't.
bonus action.
Yeah, you can cast Misty Step as a bonus action. Yeah, that's true. You got an action. And you got some
Okay.
movement.
So, am I falling onto a crocodile?
No,
Am I close to a crocodile?
you are about 5 to 10 feet away from a crocodile. I'll say 10 feet.
Okay, so I haven't used any movement.
Nope.
Can I move to a crocodile?
Sure, you can swim to one.
Okay, I'll swim to a crocodile.
Okay, cool.
How close? So there's this crocodile that I'm at.
Uh huh.
Pyre is next to it, and there's another crocodile within 5 feet of that.
Yep.
All right. I am going to use that ability to cast a spell.
Sure.
I'm going to cast Blue Flame Blade.
Okay.
It's green flame blade, but instead of fire, it does cold damage.
Okay, cool.
I still have to make an axe attack. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't have it. So as I'm falling, never mind, because I got to use my action. As I'm coming down to the water, you see so Pyre sees this as a sheen of ice goes down my arm and starts to coalesce into the shape of a handle, and then an axe, and then an axe head, and then the ice shatters away, and I have my my wood carver's axe next in my hand as I land into the water.
Okay, Connor, you see a himbo orc appear right in front of you and fall into the water, and then fucking ice coats his arm, and then you see a regular old wood cutting axe. But you can tell that it's not just a wood cutting axe. And you know, Kelvin, I will rule of cool this if you get a high enough Arcana check. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh shit.
With my -1 modifier.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
I'll just let you know that your DC is 16.
Not I rolled a 14, which makes it 13.
Baby.
Damn it! I won't tell you what would have happened if you got it.
Not gonna lie, Connor just seeing that goes, that would have been cool if you hit.
No. That was just for me. All right,
No. It's still Connor would be like, that would have been amazing if you either helped me or attack or hit something.
All right.
And it's like, do you not see that there's a stone up there? I had to get through.
That's true. He did have to get through. Connor, you're up.
All right. First things first. Can I use a free action to just break my cloak in order to rip away from this?
That's fair. Yeah. Rip your cloak. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, he's gonna use his battle axe and just swipe it behind him to cut it, and then just kind of like plants his feet against the stone and just launch the 30 feet towards the other croc that's coming towards Pyre.
Okay.
Not the one that's in front of that she's been hitting, but the one
Yeah.
behind her.
Which one are you? What are you attacking? How are you attacking? Just your axe?
With my freezing battle axe.
All right, cool. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Yeah, no, that didn't hit. That's a 10.
No, that definitely didn't hit.
So I just pretty much like smack the water.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Did you belly flop?
Oh god.
1 second.
Quietly, but not too quietly. You
No.
just hear, that would have been really cool if it would have hit.
Oh, no, wait. I deserve that one. As I land, like with the actual like spray of the water, I'm gonna use a spiritual weapon at 4th level.
Okay.
Go
which
for that
is
2d8.
a 15 to hit.
Hits.
For another 12 damage.
Yep.
And everybody just sees a hammer come up out of nowhere and just smack him upside the top of the head.
All right, cool. The croc that is on its way to Pyre looks to you and makes a bite attack.
How far is that crocodile from me?
About 5 feet away.
5 feet. He's making an attack at me or
Making
Connor.
Connor.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. That's a 12.
Also, I have Sentinel since he tried to make an attack.
Uh-huh.
I get an opportunity attack at him.
Take it. Kick that bitch in its teeth.
I will take my hand axe. 13 doesn't hit.
Does not hit, no.
Yep.
All right, Cathalia, it's up to your turn. You feel a hand on your shoulder, Cathalia. You turn, it turns you around actually, forcibly almost. and you are looking at a very familiar man. Ornate black studded leather armor, long sword and a shield, with a long bow over his back. An elven black hair with gray eyes. You're looking at the Grey King.
Oh.
And he says, Cathalia, you need to go home. Hurry. And he whiffs into a puff of smoke.
It's kind of the plan here. I didn't. I would like to cast Dimension Door and get down on the shoreline.
Okay. As you're the
there.
last one up there, you're alone, buddy.
Very, very bad thing.
I,
This is very, very bad.
Wait,
I think
hang
the
on.
most hilarious
Was
thing
Az
is you.
next to me, or was she still in the air?
You were up on the entrance into that area, and she was on the platform, so you were not near each other.
Yeah.
She's like, what, 20 feet away?
But she can
Yep.
see where she is, right?
Yep.
How does Dimension Door work? I've never used it.
You would
Can
leave
I-
as. Unless you want to jump down there to her.
She doesn't know
I'll
what's
do that.
happening. She's currently having
Okay.
a fit over the fact that she's been separated.
I will go to Az.
Do you want to jump or you want to climb?
I'll jump.
All right, cool. You're going to take 2d6 falling damage.
That's fine. I can handle that.
All right, cool. You take 5 falling damage.
All right, cool. Boom. I'm gonna be like, I need you to trust me, and then I'm gonna grab her arm and
said,
dimension door
"Oh,
down.
no.
The T word.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to like not get dragged through this door, and let's just do that for the sake of not
All right, you
having an
both get
entire scene up
dimension
there.
doored
I
down
don't know.
to the
Wisdom save.
bottom.
No, you don't want that. You don't
right.
want that.
All right. Anything else?
We are-
Natalia?
Pretty sure I'm gonna feel kind of because I've never been through dimension door before.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. Az looks like she's
Am I able to
about to
attack, or is
retch.
that?
That was your action.
Yeah.
Is that it for you, Cathalia?
Yeah, I'll just yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we're back to the other croc that's on top of Pyre. It's gonna make a bite attack again. That's a nat 1. Give me an attack roll,
Oof.
Pyre.
An attack roll.
Yeah, you give me an attack roll.
Hey. That's a 16?
That hits. Give me a flat D20 roll. If you roll high enough, you can auto kill it.
Flat D20.
Yes, Az is going to aggressively boop someone.
That is
Looking
17.
at chat right now.
All right, you can auto kill it. How do you do it?
Right. I take my hand axe, grab it by both hands, and just slam down into its skull as hard as I can. Her hair is up in flames. Her markings are brighter than ever. And she is just, as she feels the resistance of the skull, she just keeps pushing. You can see her muscles like bulging as she's just pushing as hard as she can until essentially it looks like the hand axe is going to get stuck in there.
All right, cool. All of you just watch Pyre mangle a crocodile. We're up to the top again. No, Az.
Yeah.
Like, I excuse
you.
Pyre the bandit was your better work.
I know.
There's one left, correct?
There's one left
Where is it?
underneath Connor.
How far away is Connor?
He's about 10 feet away from you.
Can I get there?
If you want to swim. You can walk. You can run around.
I have wings now.
You could run around.
I could just fly
You got
around.
I mean, yeah, you got another 10 feet of flight movement.
Yeah. She'll just do that.
All right, cool. You fly 10 feet,
And so,
then you get dropped
Like,
into the water.
as the moment you pull her through that dimension door, one, she looks like she's ready to murder you. Then she looks like she's gonna be sick. Then she sees the croc on Connor and gives Cathalia a look like, I'll deal with you fucking later. And then just flies over to Connor. Like, her bow exchanges for her sword and she goes to attack. And we're doing another steady aim on that one.
All right, cool. You fall into the water. After your flight movement has been expended, Katai drops you.
But I'm close enough to attack, yes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You want to extend your bow out?
No, I'm
Okay.
pulling out my sword.
Okay, I
He
thought
said
you
he was
bow.
10
I was
feet
like,
away.
yeah, I was gonna say that's the fucking disadvantage
No.
as fuck.
No, I'm pulling out my sunblade. That's a 25 to hit. Thank
That
you.
hits,
and
yeah.
then so there's gonna be regular damage and then sneak attack because I had advantage. That's another 12.
Uh-huh.
22.
How do you want
And-
to do it?
Oh shit.
As channels all the immediate rage she has for having been cut through magic,
Az is
into
actually
the-
a barbarian in disguise.
guys, and just you like this. The bow disappears, the sword appears out of her hand, and just boom, right through the back, through the chest, through the heart, in just a radiant implosion from the sunblade.
All right, cool. You stabbed a crocodile through its chest, and now it's just floating in the water. You guys are out of initiative. What are we doing?
Connor, being the smartass that he is, and that I also am, would look at it like, hey, look, so who wants jerky and who wants new boots?
Did somebody say
Can
something about
Az
jerky?
slap him?
Can we do this later?
Did somebody say
Um,
something about jerky?
Can Az slap him? Can I make an unarmed strike?
Skip slap.
Can I bitch slap Connor?
Why don't you just bitch slap him? You don't need
I'm
to
just
unarmed
gonna
strike
bitch
that.
slap him. The sword like she lifts her hand with the hilt of the sword as it disappears and just uses the same bit of momentum to bitch slap him across the face. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
he just-
I would have done it
Great.
with the sword. The hilt of
All
the
he
sword.
does, is the
Okay.
moment that he gets hit,
Is-
he just. Okay, I deserve that. I know that.
Also, when she turned on her sword, Connor, you also fall into the water. Sorry.
Yeah, that. As always, I'm soaked. Comes back. Click.
Shouldn't that be the other way around? I'm sorry, what?
So,
Okay,
besides
so I don't know
his
you guys'
pride,
names,
is anyone
but
hurt?
we are on a time crunch here.
Yeah, let's just go.
All right.
Yeah,
Give
we
me.
really
But
don't know
dang.
any of none of us know each other's names
No.
at this point
we don't.
in anything.
No,
just-
you're angry lady. You're dude with the paper.
All right.
And we're losing our audio.
I need
Oh,
someone
no.
to give me a Arcana check. Someone.
I'll do it.
All
Oh
right.
no. No,
Kelvin's
no.
giving us an Arcana
Kelvin,
check.
do it.
No.
Kelvin's doing it.
8. I rolled a 9.
-1.
As hold on, as here's Cathalia and just does not look at her, has her back to the woman, and just points at Connor. This is Connor. I am Azurus. You'll call me Az. And that's all you need to know.
Okay, ass.
Adam. That's
Pyre just walks off.
Not gonna lie, Connor is just gonna start.
am I
laughing.
allowed to cast a spell at Pyre?
Sure.
Oh, you got a line. As you have a line.
No, I don't want to damage a party member. We're not going to do that. I know that Az wants to, and I'm not going to let her. Instead, here's what we're going to do instead. You just, like, there's a twitch, and then a mage hand appears right next to Pyre and just, like, shoves its fingers up her nose.
All right.
Oh, you do
Can I
snarky
do
mage
it?
hand too?
Can I make a dex?
Yeah, sure. If you want to.
It's an invisible mage hand because
It is
she's an
invisible.
arcane trickster.
It is invisible.
You can't see it. You just feel the.
Fucking magic users. Goddamn useless. As she keeps walking.
Oh my god, you're going to make this woman harm you.
Bring it
Try
on.
so hard.
Bring it on.
And Connor is trying his best to have a straight face, but Az can see that he's dying inside.
So yeah, Kelvin will also be there and be like, Pyre, stop, come here.
Pyre keeps walking. I gotta
Connor
find
just-
Isa.
Connor
We're
just in
not
the stone.
getting anywhere until we
have to work
do something together. We don't have our friends and they don't have theirs. We're not enemies.
I know. I'm just trying to go.
Do you
We
think
don't
that we're
need
not?
to be friends with these people.
No, but
They
we need
want
to be
their
allies.
friends, we want ours. And I am. That's the reason why I'm walking. Everybody else can hold hands and sing songs. But guess what? My hometown is going to be destroyed if I don't get there. Our world is going to be destroyed. And who knows what they're going through right now. Thank you for the help with the enemies. That's the reason why I don't attack you guys right now. But you need to find your friends, and we need to find ours. We have to get home. They have to get home. We're allies in that, and that's all that matters.
I agree. But working together is different than just moving in the same direction. And I will turn to the two people and be like, I am Kelvin. Point to the short in stature wood elf. This is my sister Cathalia. And we also have our angry friend, as I'll look at Connor, you do. That's Pyre.
Connor just looks at Az and be like, I like him. And then he's going to start walking.
Let's.
Hold up. Az has her back turned to everyone. She listens to the whole thing, so no one sees what's going on in her face. Connor, you don't hear shit. Her thoughts shut off after a certain point. She turns around, deadpan, and she goes up to Pyre. No weapons, no nothing. She doesn't even look like she's going to hit for once, like she's been this whole time. She looks her dead in the eye and extends the hand, not in like, I'm gonna take a handshake. It's the almost like kind of that clasping of, that's what she's looking. She doesn't say anything. She just extends the hand.
See, somebody who fucking gets it as she grabs her and like grabs like that.
And as she holds, she leans in and whispers so only Pyre can hear her. I was trying to do what you are doing now once. And if I can help you do it, then I promise, whatever it takes, you're going home. And then she lets go and turns away.
Pyre's just
Before
like
anything can be said in
I'll try-
response.
Pyre just whispers herself, we'll get your friends back. We'll get ours. And she just walks.
As I do believe you have a line.
Hold on. Did someone... Hold on.
Yes.
It was me.
Okay, we'll save it. Actually, no. As she's walking away, she looks at Kelvin and just, I may be angry, but at least I'm not dumb. And then just keeps going.
What does that mean?
I love Kelvin so much.
I'll turn Kelvin and like just kind of give him the shove like a little sister would to go in whatever direction we're going.
Someone make me another Arcana check. That y'all don't know where the fuck you're going. There's 3 doors down there.
I'll give it a shot. 20.
There you go.
That
Better
20?
than 8.
No, dirty 20.
Okay, you can tell down this door to the left that there is a strong presence of magic down that way.
As I'm pushing Kelvin, I will turn him that direction. I think we go that way.
And
Feels
as
kinda
Kelvin,
magically tingly.
Kelvin hears this, like, everybody, it's this way, and he'll point
All right.
and just start moving.
Starts heading down that way.
All right, cool. Sounds good to me. You guys head down this corridor. Corridor turns from ornate stone to sand, from sand to dirt, and then actually back to sand. And you walk into a room that has runes on either side, and they glow blue. And then 3 pedestals with 3 runic rocks sitting there. What do you guys do?
Specific about these rocks.
What'd you say?
I said, is there anything specific about these rocks?
They seem to be emulating some kind of magic.
As pokes Connor, still have the rock.
Of course I do. And you would pull it out and kind of take another
It
shot at trying to understand.
it is now glowing with a rune as well. Give me a history check.
I can do that.
Someone, Connor's holding the rock. Connor.
I'm just gonna burn another D4 because why not at this point? That's a 16.
All right, cool. You recognize this as a way that some try to enter into the Feywilds, but there's something off about one of the 4 runes that you see, and you can't necessarily place it.
So Connor's gonna look at
Question.
it. Mm-hmm.
With my Fey Wanderer stuff, would I be
Yeah.
able to assist with any of that?
With what, Connor? Are you communicating that?
Yes,
to
I was
everybody?
about to.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
No, no
That's
worries.
fine. Cathalia, you look and you start to examine them as well. You're like, yes, this is a way that people would get into the Feywilds. And then you look at the rune that Connor is holding, and you realize that this is a little bit different than you remember from how people get into the Feywilds this way. And it looks like it can teleport to a different area, but you have to place it somewhere. But there's only 3 pedestals.
Does the rune match any of them?
Nope. They're all different.
Connor's gonna look around the room, see if
Okay.
there's anything.
Give me a perception check, Connor.
That's a 21.
All right, with a 21, you look around the room and you see that there are engravings on the walls. As you trace these engravings with your eyes all the way back, about 30 feet back, towards the end of what seems to be just this sand pit, you can see that there is a area where you can place this runic rock. But you have to get all the way back there. If someone wants to make an investigation check, you can see if it's safe or not.
I can.
Cathalia
Asking.
or Az. Make a decision. Who's doing it?
I have a plus 12.
Yeah, go ahead.
22.
All right, 22. With a 22.
Actually, I'm going to add another superiority die.
Damn, it's a 22. Like
She wants
That
to
was
see
only a 1.
everything.
23.
with a 23, you look back there and you can see that it's deep. The sand is pretty deep, so you'll have to move pretty quick to get back there. But that's really all you can notice.
Stand here for no apparent reason.
When Connor looked at it, could he tell, with the way that everything is in the room, who would need to go back there?
You need to make an Arcana check for that.
Alright. And I'm gonna burn my last D4. Because, yes. So that's a 15.
With a 15, you can tell that this room is for some odd reason pushing you.
Honor has a
away.
line.
I
Yeah.
know I do.
You can tell for some odd reason this is pushing you away.
Okay. So Connor would try taking a step forward, and then feeling that resistance, would probably look to the other three.
Hey, Pyre.
Mm-hmm.
You look down, and one of the runes on the stones corresponds with the rune with a rune that just randomly showed up on your hand, the palm of your hand.
Look at this as she like holds her hand up to show it to him. You did that, and now there's this on my hand.
So I'm guessing those runes there, pointing to the 3 pedestals, have correspond to you 3, and you 3 need to go over to there in order to drop this, to activate and break through, and hopefully bring our happy cowman and tiny terror liberator of chickens and her loudmouth bard.
Pyre hears that as she looks at Az. You have a loudmouth bard too?
Yeah, something else.
They really are.
Yeah, Kelvin's kind of makes me think of our happy cowman. Hopefully he's not.
I'm not a cow.
I know that. But still,
Ow!
you kind of
I
act
just
as happy as he does, so therefore you remind me of him.
As that happens, as you hear very slow, methodical, placed and paced footsteps behind you.
Look, there's a sword suddenly in her hand.
I'm gonna
Actually,
get
no.
I'm gonna get
Actually,
my bow
no.
out and I'm gonna
She
try.
kind of like tips her head.
Whenever Connor said something about the cowman, she asks about like why he's talking like a cowman, and talks about how like Kelvin likes milk, and then tells him about the time she made chocolate milk for Kelvin, but he didn't like it. So
Yeah, it was really
As
bad.
they're all talking and she hears that, Az is instead going to stealth and go towards the sound. So I'm gonna roll for that.
No, I don't think you can stealth in this situation. There's not necessarily anything to hide behind.
I say
and
Stealth doesn't
everyone-
mean hiding behind things. That
Yeah, it
was also
does. You gotta break line of
32.
sight.
You gotta break a line of sight.
You gave me magical stealth armor. Doesn't that play into things?
No.
Not today.
So do we? Sorry, do we all hear it?
Could I just be
or-
quiet? None of them are paying attention to me.
Jack, you're not gonna be able to stealth, buddy. I'm
Come
sorry.
on. Okay, if I'm not stealthing away from them, where's the sound coming from?
Down
Is
the
it out in
hallway,
the
you
hall?
guys just
All right,
came,
no.
yeah.
So
Do we-
here,
do
you're
we
hiding
all
behind
hear it?
Kelvin.
Yes. I
You
am
feel better?
hiding behind the orc.
I assumed Az was at the end of the party, so I thought she might be the only one to hear it. Everybody can make
Yes.
a perception check to see if they do hear it.
25.
Az is immediately
28.
hiding and listening.
You all hear footsteps.
All right, cool. I'm gonna pull out my lightning bow and
That's a
not
19.
notch it, and
Pyre pulls
Aim
out
at
her
the hallway.
greatsword
because I'm
Um,
paranoid.
and
All right,
turns
cool.
around.
As it comes into the light, you see Connor's worst enemy, Krizon.
Step into the hallway. Can I stab him? I'm hidden. Can I stab him?
Are you hidden?
I said I was hiding behind Kelvin.
No, Kelvin said you were hiding behind Kelvin.
I agreed. I will hide behind the big orc.
Kelvin
you would
suggested
then be about 10 or 15 feet away from him, so you can't necessarily just stab him. You'd have to run towards him.
And then you lose stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can yeet a dagger at him.
You
I
could
can
eat a
too.
dagger at him.
Great. I am going to not only yeet a dagger, I'm going to cast Booming Blade on said dagger.
Sure.
So, okay. And I haven't moved, so I'm going to. Sorry, I didn't roll that. I'm gonna have to roll that
As
again.
you-
So I'm steady
Roll me an
aiming.
Arcana check.
It's a 22 to hit.
All right, roll me an Arcana check before it hits.
Dirty 20.
Okay. With that, you know there's some kind of enchantment on this room.
Can Pyre cast Divine Sense?
Sure.
All right. So yeah, she casts it as an action. You can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet.
Okay, you are looking at an undead, particularly a vampire. He's not trying to hide that he's a vampire.
I just did 26 damage.
Give me a sec. And he's quite evil, by the way.
Okay.
And as you throw your dagger with Booming Blade, it kind of just pings off of him, and he just says,
Now I'm mad.
"No intentional harm can be done in this room."
So I take it this is your guy's vampire.
Can I cast a spell on him?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna cast Polymorph. It's not intentional harm.
That's fair. All right.
Oh no! Oh my god!
That's fair. I'll give you that. Go for it.
It's a
What's the save? What's the save?
it's a DC 18 Wiz save.
Okay, how do I prove to you that I just rolled a 20, a dirty 20, but a 20?
Give me.
I believe you.
we can trust you, Shinmar.
Yeah.
And okay, so you can see that he kind of like feels something kind of pull within himself, and then he pulls out, and then he's like, "Ooh, that was crazy."
That was
It looks-
her, and I'll just point to somebody else.
He points to a rock.
He's like, he
That's
looks-
No,
behind
I'll literally just be like, I'll literally point behind me. That was her.
Oh my
he's
god.
he's pointing
You.
at Connor.
Oh no,
No,
that'd be
behind
fair.
me, I'm pointing at Az, but
Yes,
I
'cause
know
I'm
she's there. But it was her.
And now you are not stealthed or hidden.
Yeah, no, there's no way I'm hidden
I
now.
also threw a dagger at him.
I
He
did.
knows you're there.
Yeah.
He knows.
And he looks again. He's like I said, I can't intentionally harm you, just like you can't intentionally harm me.
Right, well then let's step into the hallway where I can maul you.
Oh, I definitely
I
have
do.
dibs on that.
I don't think that's a good idea for you. He looks and he says, I see you found that stone there. What's your name again? Connor?
Connor's hand on it. He just kind of puts it behind him into his belt. He's just like, don't worry, I'll get you. For everything that you've ever done. To everybody you've ever harmed and you've made lose people. I will get you.
Well, not in here. He says, I see you guys are going to try and pierce the veil once again. After such hard work, after the goblin, I don't remember what his name was. Kevin? Coraline? I don't know. But we pierced the veil. And now you want to reverse it?
Anyone else tired of the monologue?
Absolutely.
He's just lucky the fact that I can't try taking off his damn jaw.
Monologue. I thought this was a conversation.
Does anybody have
As-
silence?
Az points to Connor. You. Get them back. And then she's going to look to... Can she see out into the hallway?
Can she see out in the hallway? I mean,
Like,
yeah, he-
there's a doorway, right?
yeah,
Like,
he's like standing in your way, but yeah, you can see out there.
I need him to make me a Constitution save.
What are you trying to do?
Cast Vortex Warp.
That does.
it's not damaging. It would
Not
teleport him to an unoccupied space that I can see.
Okay, cool. What's the save?
Constitution. DC 15.
You said 15.
Yes.
If it meets, it beats.
Damn it.
Then you
Could
see
try
the
again.
vortex.
I'm gonna just use both spell slots on that. Try
I
again.
guess, sure. That's even higher. Yeah. No,
God damn it! I tried.
They have very high con saves.
I think I had to try.
Yeah, if I had more second level spell slots, I'd try too. I'm 4th level.
She doesn't
sorry.
care. She's just gonna walk up and try and shove him out the door. Gonna become an immediate annoyance and distraction. He can't harm her, and she can't harm him in here. Might as well just shove him.
Annoy him.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm not
as
touching
do
you.
that,
I'm not
push-
I'm not
touching
touching you. I'm not touching you.
You push through him. He like turns into mist, and then recoalesces into himself. Says, "Now you know that non-magical things don't really matter to me, right?"
No, I can at least try. I'm bored and you're annoying me.
Fair. Well, I can't hurt you in here. You can't hurt me in here. So, go get your little friends back so I can kill you all. You know,
What else is in this cavern?
just sand and
Okay.
stones.
And the 3 runes that one of them's currently active with Pyre, the other 2 are not yet, right?
Yeah. And then as that happens, you see what seems to be those 4 blink dogs that showed up at the beginning, up at the top of the Colosseum, and they're at the edge of that hallway where they are able to hurt you. You can see that they're poised to drag you out of this plane, if need be.
Fire
It's
will.
not been a day yet. Like, I'll look at them and I'll say in Sylvan, it's not been a day.
And they sit, waiting.
Asa looks at the vampire. Come on, you and me, right out there. I'm bored, you're annoyed, and you want to kill us. You might as well get one of us out of the way
Fire
first.
walks up to Az. She's like, "Yeah, and why don't I have some fun with it too?
You kind of need to go back where you came from.
Let you have all the fun."
We're not gonna go back if you're gonna get yourself killed.
Oh, believe me.
As
This won't be the thing that kills me.
Here, I have something. I'm gonna reach down. I'm gonna unsnap a buckle on the book. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna open it up. It's just I'm gonna literally just. It's just as I open my hand, the book just opens up. Flip a couple pages. There's a couple spells in there in this book, and then I'll turn to a blank page, and I'll hold it up to Az. Touch the page. Sign it.
No. I know what you're trying to do. I absolutely love that thing. Az looks at it, looks at him, and just goes, I don't let magic happen to me.
It's not magic happening to you. This is so I know that I can talk to you. That I know you'll be okay. Please.
Alright. Oh god, he's gonna look at him and he's so much like Ramanor. Oh no!
Yep.
The book
It's
is right
wrong.
there the whole time.
I
Just-
know! It's just...
looks at Connor and he just hears in her head, she's like, oh god, there's two of them.
Yes. All she gets back is, I realized that upstairs.
I'm just going to assume he hands her some kind of quill.
You
And
just
she
have to put your finger to it, and your name will sign.
And just very, very tentatively puts her finger to the page.
And as you put your finger to the page, it just signs your name, Azurus Zerosa. And I close the book and I put it away. Thank you.
Great, and turns around. So, you, me, out in the corridor.
As I get you want vengeance, you probably need to wait and prepare better. Trust me, it does not go well if you're not prepared.
Revenge? No, that's the one that wants revenge. And she nods at Connor. Me?
So,
And just kind of
But
smiles.
you're part of the same.
I just
You are part of the same group. It's all the same. Your goals are all the same.
Krizan looks to Cathalia and says, now she's smart.
Calvin will
everyone today
walk
in
up
deciding if I'm an idiot.
to Krizan. Just right up to him. So either you're here to antagonize, or you're here to goad. But either way, they are coming back. This is going to happen. No one is going to do anything to you because they can't. Otherwise, I would make sure you died right here. Now,
Krizan looks to
you
Kelvin.
can walk away and let this happen, or it's going to happen while you're here, and then everyone who wants you dead is also going to be here. I am currently giving you the chance for one more day.
Krizan looks to Kelvin. He says, you're very gracious. And then he looks to Connor and he says, come find me at the top of my castle. The giants will show you. And he turns into mist and disappears once again.
I don't get to hit anything?
If anybody
That's
was paying
bullshit.
attention to
Not right now.
Connor,
One time with that one.
they would have
kind of a-
noticed a white knuckled grip on both a warhammer and a battle axe that were on his back. That he slowly takes
As-
his hands off.
As goes over and just kind of stabs him right in the chest. You! I told you to stop doing the magic. Go do the magic.
He just turns
Pyre.
around and just grabs the 3 runes, gives the one that matches Pyre to her, and then holds the other 2 out to Kelvin and Cathalia.
Is there anywhere I need to stand particularly?
As the other two take those runes.
Before I take it, I'll walk over to Connor and I'll put my hand on his shoulder, and I'll just I'll look at him and be like, I need you to do something for me. I need you to kill that thing.
That's already been
And-
planned for years.
And I don't know how we got here, but and I'm going to actually reach into a pocket, and I'm gonna pull out. It's like a little bag that has some rocks in it. And I'm gonna hand them to him. Like, I'll be back for these one day. And I'll
He-
hand him, and I'll put it in his hand.
Tentatively just looks at the rocks and just looks back to Kelvin like, sure. And he just like shows the rune into his hand, puts this into his pocket, doesn't think anything of it. Then looks to them just be like, over there's where you need to go. Just go.
What is your passive perception?
His is a give me a second. I'll give you-
23? I think it's a 23.
No.
It's high.
It's a
it's
29
high.
passive.
Yeah. You definitely smell trees. So these are bath rocks and they're forest scented.
You just told Connor to go take a shower. You fucking smell.
No, they're my bath rocks. I'm gonna want them back.
Dimension,
Yeah.
I'll even say if you use these bath rocks, you'll get a specific bonus from them.
He just puts it away right now. It's the furthest thing from his mind. First thing is getting them home, getting the others back.
As Cathalia, Kelvin, and Pyre grab each rune correlating with the one on their hands, the rune rock in Connor's hand floats up into the air. And all you hear, Connor, is your friend Thansavni saying, goodbye. And then it slams into the wall with so much force that the rock breaks in half. And from, what do you got?
I wanted to have Az say something to Pyre before they all
shit.
disappear.
Yep, let's do this.
You got
As
about,
she's vanishing.
No, I was gonna have it while
before I
Kelvin and
lost
Connor were
yeah.
talking.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I just didn't want to interrupt their moment.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because that was been mean.
Do it.
Connor and Kelvin are talking, and Az goes over to Pyre. And she reaches into a bag and she pulls out two things. She pulls out a vial of poison, and then she pulls out a ripped, almost looks like a banner, and you can't really tell what it is, and it's faded from age, from being shoved from bag to bag. She wraps the vial up in the cloth and offers it. And she looks her dead in the eye and goes, "Don't lose. Because if you do, it will haunt you for the rest of your life. Do what some of the rest of us could not." And you can tell, because Pyre had mentioned the I need to save my home or something like that, and you see that in her face. Like, this is something I know. Believe me.
Pyre looks down at what she's giving her, holds it, looks up to her. I don't give up. So
Neither
don't
did
worry. I won't.
Sometimes giving up is not what loses the fight.
I won't
And
lose
that's-
this fight. I hope you get your bard back.
I'd better, or else I'm going to find you wherever the fuck you are. I'm going to beat your ass for it.
Like, just and then there's
Hey,
kind of like
I
a
have
half
to
smirk to
deal
it.
with I have to deal with one bard. I'm not dealing with another bard. Okay, I'm in love with that bard. I don't want to deal with another bard.
God, she loves
Cathalia's over
yours.
there like, called it.
And she's just gonna like half gags at the like, you love just
Yeah.
As that happens,
Trust me, I know.
Connor realizes something and sees Cathalia and just takes off the very last stone from his gauntlet and puts it in her hand before she starts to disappear. And quickly just goes, "If you ever need us, use that to reach out."
And as that stone hits the wall, Pyre, Kelvin, and Cathalia, your vision goes black. And as that happens, you start to flicker in between your world and the world you're currently in. And you find yourself standing near your friends again. And Connor and Az, you see what you saw last time, which were three bodies flickering in and out of existence, changing shape and molding, this time into familiar people. And that's where we will end our session.
Very nice.
No PvP, yay! Just a lot of
Boy, was
snarky
this
talk.
so
Oh,
fun!
snarky talk.
However, on Wednesday,
Yeah.
last Wednesday,
Mhm.
Oh god.
Just to let you know, Cathalia now has a sending stone directly to Connor.
Oh shit.
I figured.
But since you gotta
No,
break
the
the
question
deal-
is, will it work?
We'll find out.
Yeah, will my stuff work now that you're going back, Kelvin?
Yeah.
Well, you get to hear me.
Not for a long time.
Not until at least I'm level 10.
Right.
And
You got
we
3
gotta
more
hope-
levels, man.
We
My
gotta
shit
hope
works.
that
It's
shows up.
poison.
Well,
I
guys,
hope it shows up.
thanks for being here. I hope we see y'all soon. And yeah, I'm excited to get back next week and hear about the adventures of Ramanor and Koresh. And we can also find out where the fuck Haliki went.
That is very true. I'm not gonna lie, that is one I'm
Kaliki
worried
had
about.
her own adventure rescuing chickens.
She
off in some
probably had her
lane.
own adventure, but probably not rescuing chickens. It's okay though. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here. We hope to see you guys next week.
Thank you for having us.
No, thank you guys for being here, and
So
for all of our
So much
viewers,
fun.
Thank you.
I love Az and Pyre together. It's great.
Oh
I
god, it
know,
needs to
I
happen
love-
again,
so-
and they're just gonna
No,
band
so-
up against some bitch and just be
Yeah.
like, this one dies
Hopefully,
because
next
we
time
say
you guys
so.
meet up, the vampire's dead.
So Pyre and Az are going to have a spin-off show. So
Same way that we need Kelvin
It's
Romanov.
squared.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be nothing would
Okay.
happen. It would just be 2 big ass dudes drinking chocolate milk.
And
Even
one
though
hating
Kelvin
it.
doesn't like it.
Well, he likes it, so I guess I'll drink it.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for showing up. Next week, guys, tune in for some more antics.
Later, folks.
See ya.
Bye.